Hello and welcome. If you're like myself, you probably do too much keyboarding and mousing all day long, and when it comes time to have a nice little gaming session, to still be on that keyboard and mouse can be quite tiring. Well, there is a solution. If you love to play PC games, you have a laptop, you want to be able to play games in a little bit more comfortable of an environment, but you're just tired of sitting in front of the keyboard and mouse, I've got a solution for you. Let's push these out of the way and enter the Xbox Go Cipher Special Edition wireless controller. At the end of the day, there's tons and tons of options for gaming controllers for your PC. The Xbox wireless controller, of course, you can also pair the DualShock 4 or 5 controllers. I've used those with my Windows gaming PCs as well. And of course, there's lots of aftermarket brands, Turtle Beach and so on, that you can get particular gamepads for your PC. I particularly like the Xbox controllers because 1 is the ergonomics, 2 the readily availability, 3 just the easy pairing with Windows PC, and 4 oftentimes a lot of the games are already pre-mapped because they have console settings and mappings for the controller buttons. So it's just a very nice and easy drop it out, take it out of the box, plug in the batteries, connect to your Bluetooth device, and boom, off you are playing with your PC. So let's get this quickly unboxed here. Alright, we'll quickly get this unboxed here. So just tear a plastic tab here. It's quite easy, no longer need any X-Acto knives or whatnot to open these packages. Thank you for that, Microsoft. And up front and center here, as we open the box, we have the Xbox controller. We have some setup instructions on how to pair with your particular device. Let's take this out and show you some more details. Up close, I believe this controller is even more stunning because it's got a look that basically makes you take a second look. You have to turn and see what you just saw. Because it's transparent, you can see some of the internal workings of the Xbox wireless controller. You see the haptic feedback motors here, and you also see the vibration motors rather. You also see the metallic D-pad here with gold accents. This looks absolutely gorgeous, just the right tones here, silver and gold. If you haven't seen How to Be a Millionaire, grab one of these controllers and you'll certainly start to feel like one. Of course, you can also see the joysticks here move around, so that's pretty cool. And the D-pad here, of course, you press these buttons and you'll see what's happening inside. But it's a nice design. I've always liked the ergonomics of the Xbox wireless controllers and the Xbox controllers in general. For the size of my hands, and it depends on your experience. You may or may not like the Xbox controller. You may prefer the PlayStation DualShock controller. I've always found this to be very nice fitting in my hands. For the size of my hands, fingers, triggers, buttons, I can reach everywhere on this D-pad and of course on the buttons panel here without too much of an issue. So I think the Xbox controller really fits my hand nicely, and the fact that it's readily available pretty much anywhere, you can often find them on discounts, means you can grab one of these, quickly pair with your Windows laptop or desktop PC, and within a minute or so you're off and gaming. In addition to the gold D-pad, the highlight of this design, the Ghost Cipher, is also the golden left and right triggers, and of course beautiful industrial design language here. I've always enjoyed the design of the Xbox controller a little bit more, so I would say, than even the DualShock controller since the DualShock 4 generation at least. And I like this texturing here. It really helps you to figure out that where you've gripped the trigger and you've placed your finger in the correct position. Feedback like this is very important when you're using just touch sensitivity to position your hands correctly. We've got some Xbox branding here. Love that look. We've also got a USB Type-C port. There is a battery panel here, we'll show in just a minute, but there are additional accessories that you can get, rechargeable batteries, for example, and then you can use the USB Type-C port here to charge up the batteries inside your controller without having to remove them. We've got a pair/connect button here, and that's it for about the top of the device here. On the bottom of the Xbox controller, I believe it gets a little bit more interesting. So this here is what's called the expansion port. There used to be many accessories, or that was at least the design, that you could pair with this, connect in, simply plug into the bottom of your Xbox One controller, for example, such as a keypad for chatting within your game sessions. And of course, we have a pass-through here for a 3.5mm headphone microphone audio combo jack. So in order to use this, however, with your Windows device, you will need to purchase an Xbox wireless adapter. I'll throw this up on the screen here so you guys can see which accessory I'm talking about. That is a separate purchase. It is not included with these special edition wireless controllers. So if you're interested in being able to play with your Windows laptop or your desktop PC, but have the audio pass through to your controller as well, so you can plug in a nice pair of earphones or headphones here to your controller, that is possible. You'll need to get this extra controller accessory, and then you'll be able to do so. On the rear of this device, also the highlight feature of these special edition controllers, this texturing here. This texture is gripped particularly on the Ghost Cipher model. It's a beautiful texture. It's nice to feel in the hand, and it does add definitely more grip when you're gripping it, especially when you're getting in a heated, shootout or whatnot, and you're just, trying to get all of the action in the game there. On the rear of the Xbox controller, we have a battery compartment, slide up to open. And here you just store two AA you power this with two AA batteries. I've got the included Duracells in here. Of course, you can drop in any rechargeable batteries, nickel metal hydride, nickel, cadmium, or lithium ion batteries that you may have. And the rechargeable batteries can then be charged using the USB Type-C port on the controller. So insert the batteries, plug the cover back in, and we'll show you now how to get this paired with your PC so we can jump right into that gaming session. Alright, so back on our desktop PC now, we'll go over to our Add a Device button, click Bluetooth here, we'll press and hold, and in order to initiate pairing on our controller, we'll press and hold this button, and we'll get a blinking Xbox light here. And if we hop over to our PC, we'll get an Xbox wireless controller here as an option. We'll select this to pair. And when it's paired, you'll notice here that on the Xbox controller itself, the light goes solid white, which means you are now paired to this PC. Let's head back to our PC again. We'll click done here, and our controller is now paired with this PC. So you can see here that we can also use the buttons here and the joysticks to kind of navigate around if you so prefer. Alright, after we've paired our controller, it's quite simple here to get into the game. So we'll first launch our game here, and we'll press the button. And since we've already paired our Xbox wireless controller, it's quite simple to do. We simply just press the Xbox button to turn it on and connect it to this PC. It's paired now and connected. All we need to do is just, start using the controller right away. I love the fact that with the Xbox wireless controller, you don't need any drivers. There's no configuration. There's no button mapping. In many games, you can simply just pair it with Bluetooth, press the button when you're in the game, and you can hot swap between the keyboard and mouse, of course. I can use the keyboard here as well, and I can use the D-pad, or I can use the joystick here as well to immediately start into the game and get playing. So we'll just give you a quick short 1 or 2 minute demo here before we wrap up this video and my review of the overall Xbox Special Edition wireless controller Ghost Cipher edition.
Good to see you.
Okay, so here we are. Alright, let's begin this quest here. Actually, I won't begin the quest because otherwise we're just going to get into too much talking, and I didn't want to show talking scenes here. It's a little bit too much to sit through. Oh, this path is locked. Alright. Nameless building. And of course, because this is such a versatile mode of playing, you don't have to sit at your desk. The idea being that you can go to a more comfortable location, perhaps sit at your sofa, plug in your laptop to your larger PC, and off you are. Another statue? Where? Oh, Van Harel? Those are quite difficult. I will not go to that section just yet. I will do so later. But as we can see here, it's quite easy to swap back to the keyboard and mouse as well. You just put this down even if it's paired. Not really an issue here. And I'm back to playing with my Windows PC, using my PC mouse and keyboard. So a quick swap here. This is such a fantastic way to play. I think this is the way everybody should be playing their games here, particularly if you're a PC gamer. You should have one of these so you can easily go and... This must be another memory with Van Harel. No, I don't want to enter there. Alright, So I think that'll pretty much wrap it up here. I think the Xbox wireless controller is such a great thing to have. If you can pick one up on sales right now, because the Black Friday and the holiday sales are still running. Alright, we'll wrap up the video here. If you enjoyed this video, please click the like button and get subscribed. Ring that notification bell to be notified of new videos. And please use the links in the description to purchase the Xbox wireless controller using our affiliate links to help support this channel. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.